Rosalind Davis from the School of Chemical Engineering. Lighter ways to cleaner air. Where were you the last time you took a deep breath of clean, fresh air? Chances are you weren't in Birmingham. Air pollution in UK cities is getting really bad, and Birmingham is one of the worst offenders. This pollution is caused by vehicle emissions, primarily from those with diesel engines. To stop this getting any worse, we need to look to an alternative fuel. Hydrogen can be combined with oxygen from the air in a fuel cell, producing only electricity to power a vehicle and water. This technology was used during both the Beijing and London Olympic Games to transport VIPs around the cities without decreasing the air quality for the athletes. But why is this technology reserved only for VIPs? Well, that's because it's currently quite expensive. Toyota are releasing a hydrogen fuel cell car, the Mirai, onto the mass market, which should be ready to buy in the UK from the autumn, but only if you have £60,000 to spare. One of the priciest components of a hydrogen fuel cell car is the tank. Unlike petrol and diesel, which are easily transported as a liquid, hydrogen is a gas at room temperature, like the diagram on the left. To get enough hydrogen into a tank, you need to push the molecules really close to each other, compress them to high pressures. The Mirai goes to 700 times the pressure of this room to fit 300 miles into a tank. But there could be an alternative. If you react hydrogen with metals, you form new compounds. The metals act like a framework or like a wine rack, allowing the hydrogen atoms to slot neatly into the gaps between them, like the diagram on the right. This enables you to fit much more hydrogen into the same amount of space. Unfortunately, by adding the metal, you're also adding weight to the system. Now, this is fine for some applications, like the canal boat we have here at the University of Birmingham. But if you wanted the same performance from your family saloon, you'd probably have to leave one of your children behind. So my research has been looking at how to make these frameworks lighter without affecting the way they uptake and release hydrogen. During the course of my PhD, on the system I've been working on, I've made weight reductions that would equate to a 17 kilogram reduction in the weight of a hydrogen store. So that's the weight of a 4-year-old child. So if in the future you chose to buy a hydrogen car with a tank of my material in it, not only would you be able to take your child with you, but you'd be giving them a city with cleaner, fresher air to grow up in.